put this over here. Hello everyone, welcome back to more streams. Today we're checking out another expo. This time, the Anime Expo. I felt like it'd be pretty fun if we just checked out just a bunch of random things that have to do with the anime industry, or like maybe there's some event coming on, or maybe there's another award show or whatever. I just think it's a lot of fun to do these types of events and stuff. Like, I was gonna watch them anyway. I feel like it'd be more fun if I watched them with other people. So here I am. Right now they're doing stuff. It's muted right now, but the event that I actually want to watch doesn't start till 8. Right now they're doing some maid gacha where I guess there's just some cosplayers and they're doing some stuff. Again, right now it's muted, so we're not hearing anything, but I'll unmute in a second.
This is great.
This is great. This might be too quiet. Let me turn it up. So they're just rolling for figures, I guess. Not really sure exactly what they're doing. Let me double check actually, because I have the schedule right here. Alright, so you can buy some of the stuff from the maid gacha. That's cool. Here it is. A cute maid cosplayer is waiting to help improve your gacha luck. Sign up to the purchase capsules and watch the machines turn live on air for you. The goodies you pull will then be shipped to you at a later date. Okay.
Are the same color. Alright, so the final.
So that's what we're doing. We got some cosplayers opening some gacha tins.
That's a good luck.
Gacha tins in America are so expensive.
Alright, amazing.
I've seen some at like Second and Charles and like some conventions and things, but if you want to roll in one, it's like $3. It's either $3 or $5 per one roll, which is rough. And some people waste a lot of money on them. And yeah. Thank you, JJ. Look at all of the gacha machines. There's so many. Ooh, it's an Attack on Titan 4th season one. Levi. You're so confused? Well, we're watching the Mao Expo, and one of the events in the Mao Expo is a bunch of cosplayer maids are opening gachas, so.
Black capsule. Hey Chad, how do you think about the maids? Think they're cute, right? Aren't they awesome?
It's a little quiet for me, I gotta turn it up. There we go, that's fine.
Alright, got 3. 2 more to go. Got another purple one.
Look at their masks. They're like clear plastic. I wonder if those are like good masks. They kind of look cool. I would want one. Alright. Matthew McConaughey, question mark? They speak Japanese. I can't understand.
Okay, so for the previous gacha, we've opened up and we are going to show what is inside.
Okay. What's inside?
Hunt, thank you.
Thank you, Hunt.
Oh, it's Nobara from
Wow.
Jujutsu Kaisen. It's the ending Nobara, not the normal Nobara. Oh, these are all the ending costumes for all the Jujutsu Kaisen characters. Okay, I've been saying it wrong actually. I've been saying Jujutsu Kaisen, but it's Jujutsu Kaisen. I just don't correct myself. Don't speak Japanese, fake fan, I know. It's crazy, I know. Gojo Satoru.
Oh yes, about their social media accounts. Kanryu, yes.
Okay. I don't know who that. Oh, it's Genshin. It said. I don't know anything about, or I don't know very much about Genshin. So.
保存用と使う用
One to keep and one to use.
Huh, that's fun. Cute.
We got Kokuharu.
Kokuharu. So prefacing a little bit, I'm gonna turn this down a little.
Harutaria.
Prefacing a little bit for my event that's coming up later with the industry professionals and stuff. You could submit a question, and if your question gets read out loud, then you get some prizes. So I'm hoping for that, but also I'm interested in learning about the industry itself. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, very cute.
I'm curious why they picked the people they did, because the guy from Wit Studio, there's been a lot of, not really a lot of controversy, but like a lot of people have been talking about how he doesn't really treat his workers very well. But the way he treats his workers is the way that most people in Japan kind of treat their workers. Or it's like overworking, crunch, you know, whatnot. Doesn't mean it's a good thing, but I don't know. These are just things I've heard. I don't really know much about it, and I don't know much about the information. So if I'm spreading misinformation, I'm sorry. But that's just what I've heard online. I don't know if it's right. I don't know if it's wrong. You probably will never know unless you talk to the well, not the person, but talk to someone closely related to them or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'm still excited to learn about industry information.
Kaminari.
Oh my gosh, My Hero Gachas. Ochako Pochako.
All different types of characters. This is
Yep.
quite rare in Gacha Gacha.
There's a store they just posted. They pinned. Made Gacha. Here it is. Oh my gosh, my eyes are dying. It's so white. Oh my gosh, $70? $60? Well, it has to be imported, so I guess that makes sense. But still, that's a lot of money. I don't like these figurines, like these small keychain figurines. I mean, they're okay, I guess, but I don't know. I'm not a fan. What is this? Some files of some kind.
Wow, cute. Let's go.
Let's see here. Some Tokyo Revenger stuff, Demon Slayer stuff. Ooh, One Piece stuff. Puzzles. Ooh. Man, they have a lot of stuff. What the heck? Look at this Monster Hunter thing. Huh. All this stuff's kind of interesting. I probably wouldn't get it, but it looks interesting. Anyway, let's go back to the normal stuff.
We are glad. Yeah, so about the social media account, let's check that later on. But I'm sure maybe we're gonna show them on the website or something. But
Thank you.
thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Oda, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Silver Moon-san. Thank you. Bobao-san, thank you. Okay. Alright, gotcha time. Here we go. It's funny that they're called gotcha pawns, but like in English, you know, there's the word gotcha. And that's kind of what gotchas are. They're really just gotchas because like you'll get a bunch of like really bad stuff, but occasionally you'll get something good, but it's very rare. It's just funny that they're called that, but it's called gachapon because of the noises that the machines make. Like the gacha is the turn of the dial, and then the pawn is you opening the capsule. So there's your little fun fact for today.
Nice, Oh! Oh!
It's great of gacha gacha. Oh, like a lot of people are doing gacha gacha. It's very busy.
Thank you, Silver Moon.
Thank you, Silver Moon. No problem. Oh, I turned it down. Whoops, I gotta turn it back up. Oh, what the heck?
4. And the final.
Last spurt.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I think we are finished with this.
Oh, they're finished? This is early. The next event doesn't start till 8.
ベアブリックシリーズ43フィギュアマビナ Thank you
Thank you.
B16
Oh, they're announcing the winners for these gacha, I guess.
真ん中これ This
That one.
こちら
Oh, look, there's an Attack on Titan
Oh,
pillow.
so cute.
That's cool.
Mabina, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, すごい。みんな thank you. そうはい、じゃあ皆さん、はい、バタバタでしたが、はい、あげます。もらいます。あげます。ごめんなさい。よいしょ。はい。
Those Monster Hunter figures look kind of cool, but $600.
Thank you.
That's a no from me, Chief.
Thank you.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you. そうね。はい。じゃあ日本語で。じゃあお二人はどうでしたか？いやとてもたくさんの注文が来て、すご
I
い
feel like it'd be
嬉しか
fun
った
to learn a
です。
different language.
Happy.
I'm thinking about Japanese because it'd be funny
Thank you everyone.
if I could just speak Japanese.
すごくね
But I'd probably do my
楽
mom's
しくて
language so I could
まあいろいろやら
understand
かした
her
部分もあるけど
when she speaks in Tagalog and whatnot.
生配信でちょっと緊張しちゃってきっとみんな優しい目で見てくれてるかなと
Yeah, even though she was nervous, she had a great time, and she really, enjoyed this gacha gacha. So
Yeah, gotcha, gotcha, yeah.
ありがとうございますたくさんガチャガチャ引かせてくれてありがとうございましたもうあっという間の時間だったんですけどこうやって画面を通じてね画面を通して皆さんとお話できてとても楽しかったですありがとうございました Thank you
Thank you.
thank you. Yes, so this is the end of the maid gacha gacha time. So I hope you all enjoyed this. For those who didn't have the chance to purchase, please, I think we still have all those items on the website, so make sure to check that out. Yes,
Okay.
So that is it for this corner. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh, otsukaresama desu in Japanese. Thank you. We have Japanese comments. That's great. Thank you.
Oh, Japanese comments? Yo.
Thank you for a good time
Thank you for a good time.
Let's meet again Goodbye
Oh boy.
Bye
Cute maid girls. Fun. On to the real show now.
次の人生は
Oh, they're showing trailers for stuff?
命のやり取りなどな
Oh, I kind of want to watch this actually.
平和な世界に
It's a reverse isekai about this guy from the past who gets isekai into the future.
私は死んだはず
あの諸葛孔明がなぜか渋谷にまさかの先生
I kind of want to see this. It looks fun.
あなたの歌は人を元気にします
諸葛孔明が音楽シーンに新たな伝説を誕生させる
私があなたの軍師になります
Let's party time!
Let's party time!
予測不能
Oh, this song is catchy.
諸葛孔明圧倒的知略経略
みんな私の歌聞いてくれてる。
やってやるよ MC バトル
助かった。ありがとう。
孔明の策はうまく
Oh, I know him.
今は音楽を楽しむといたしましょう。
2022年メンタル復活系エナジーエネ
I think this comes out next season.
パリ孔明4月5日オンエ
Oh yeah, it's next season, yeah. Your boy Kong Ming. Oh, here it is. This is the one. So they'll probably be talking about Legend of Galactic Heroes a little bit, obviously. I forgot that the production IG one is first. And then after that one is the Studio Wit one. But now we wait 10 minutes. And now I put it down a little bit. Let's see what else. They had some other events and things going on too beforehand, but I didn't participate in that. I just kind of wanted to look at the stuff for today, this Anime Academy stuff. Oh, look, you can buy these samples too, which is really cool. You can you get a signed key animation replica, which is really cool. I've always wanted one of these, but they're always so expensive. Honestly, too expensive. They always sell them at cons, and I debate on it, but I'm like, no, I'm not wasting like $600 on a still, you know? It's inflated, I'm telling you. But that's how they get you. That's how they got you, okay? Because it got you. Music is pretty nice. Yeah, I like the music too. I'll be right back actually, because I have to go to the bathroom, so BRB. Alright, hello everyone, I'm back from the bathroom. My home internet is so bad. That's a big rip. I'm sorry to hear that. On my phone right now. Okay, hopefully it stays stable, but we'll see. So today I got that new Pokemon Arceus game, and for a while I was just like, you know, I'm not gonna get it. But after seeing things over and over again about people really liking it and stuff, I decided, you know, might as well just get it. And man, it's good. Like, it's real good. I was surprised because I have not been a fan of a Pokemon game since maybe Black and White. So to have a new Pokemon game come out and actually be really fun and enjoyable, like, it's great. I feel like I could spend like many hours in that game and not get tired, because like there's so much to do, and like it's a lot of fun to collect the Pokemon and research stuff. And then the battles are a little different. You don't have to get into the battle every 5 seconds. You can just throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon and just catch it, and then boom, that's it, done. You don't have to go into a battle. That's fun. Your character can actually get attacked by the Pokemon, so you have to dodge and roll and whatnot, which is cool. Not very far into it, but from what I've played so far, I'm really enjoying it, like, a lot. Only thing I don't like about it are the graphics, but, you know, it is what it is. That doesn't really make the game bad. It just looks bad. I'm also playing Earthbound right now, because it just got ported to the Switch, and I started a long time ago, but, you know, I figured, might as well try it again on the Switch and see how far I can get on it. And, what is it? I'm pretty far right now, actually. I'm really enjoying Earthbound. It might become one of my favorite JRPGs. It's super good. Like, the combat's a lot of fun. The gameplay is a lot of fun. What is it? I like the characters. I like how weird everything is. That's pretty fun, too. I'm not excited for the ending, because I know the ending, and Gygas scared me really badly when I was a kid, so I'm not super excited about that, but we'll see. I knew I thought Arceus would be good, but when I saw people playing, it looked so much fun. The trailers were so bad, they make it look cheap. The trailers did look really bad for Arceus, which kind of hurt the game, I feel. But at the same time, it didn't. It has Pokemon in the name, so it's gonna sell well. Doesn't matter. I was a little worried about it too. When it first came out, I saw someone play the game, and I was like, oh, this doesn't look as bad as I thought it was. Did someone say weird? Yeah, it is kind of weird. But yeah, Arceus is great. I really enjoy it, and I was not expecting to like it, like, at all, honestly. So yeah, I really enjoy it. But yeah, Earthbound, great game. It's very weird and interesting. You can really see where Undertale got its reference from, because Earthbound is basically the same thing, where like the entire game is like weird and wacky, and then at the very end it kind of gets like creepy and scary and stuff. Earthbound's the exact same. There's a lot to like about Earthbound. It's a really good game, and I'm really enjoying it. Oh, sorry, I meant to say I thought Arceus would be bad. Okay. Yeah. I was a little worried about Arceus too. Yeah, so I'm glad it turned out good, and most people enjoy it, you know. Before seeing people play it. Oh yeah, true. I watched like the first episode of the new Legend of Galactic Heroes, and I enjoy it. I think the way they change like the graphics and stuff, like, it all looks really good. But it's kind of weird because the OVA is like 100 so episodes, and they're doing this new like thing as like a film series, but also a TV series. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe just watch the original one, but I don't know. I like Production IG, I do. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll sink my teeth into Legend of Galactic Heroes, and then I'll become an elitist anime fan too. That'd be great. Well, it is 8 o'clock and they have not started yet, but they'll start soon. I hope. Oh, I thought it was only this chief animation director, but the executive producer's coming on too? That's kind of interesting. Hopefully they answer a lot of really cool questions and stuff. Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Too many letters. Absolutely talented. Legend of Galactic Heroes is perfect length. I haven't seen it, so I can't comment anything about it. I've heard everyone who's watched it really enjoys it, and that makes sense. That beginning part sounds like a Final Fantasy song where it's like... Yeah. Final Fantasy X, to be specific. I saw the first season. Sadly, the OVA is much better. Hated the new character design. Everyone looks like they'll start playing basketball at any second. Wow. Also, the writing isn't very good. I only saw the first episode, so I can't really say much, but yeah, I know people complained about the character design. It didn't look as good as the original one. They made the characters look kind of basicer, like, you know, they just kind of look like generic anime characters now, rather than like they had that like 80s or 90s aesthetic to them, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, they look nice. I've been rereading Uzumaki. I thought it was terrifying when I first read it, but this time it's hilarious. Art's great, but the situations they get in are too silly to be scary. I see. Never read Uzumaki, actually. Definitely one of his most popular works. I'll check it out eventually. It's on my plan to read list. Might just wait for the Adult Swim TV show to come out, though. So, whenever that comes out. So I ordered something from Right Stuff a while ago. I ordered the light novel of 86 and the light novel of Mushoku Tensei, and Mob Psycho 2. The thing is, I ordered that before Christmas Eve. It is almost March now. I'm very upset, but I ordered it because there was a sale, but it was out of stock at the time. So I was like, okay, well maybe it'll just get back in stock soon. It never did. I hope it comes soon though, because I really want to read Mushoku Tensei and 86 just to see how different they are, you know. Anime is coming out in October of this year for Uzumaki, and that is true. It is. I'm excited. Hopefully it'll be good. When they showed this short clip of it, it looks very well animated. I think it's done by Production IG, actually. Could be wrong about that. I can double check. It's animated by a company known as Drive, and it's produced by Production IG. Huh. Interesting. Is there my analyst page into it? No. Studio Drive. What have they done? Nothing. Okay, they helped out with Vladlove, which is that vampire show made by Mamoru Oshii. And they're doing a show that's coming out soon called Teppen. About some comedians. That's kind of interesting, actually. I'm kind of interested in that. Alright, it's 8:05. What's going on? When it start? Same. This song a banger. I enjoy it. It is very interesting. I'm debating because Elden Ring came out today, and I'm not the biggest Souls fan, but I keep seeing videos for it, and it makes me want it a little bit. But if I'm not really the biggest Souls fan, I don't know about it, but some of the reviews said if you're not the biggest Souls fan, you might like this one because they changed the formula a little bit, you know. I played Bloodborne and I really enjoyed that game, so I'll probably enjoy this one too. So, I don't know, we'll see. But I just bought 2 games, so I don't know. Maybe I'll wait on it a little. Maybe when it drops in price or whatnot. Because I bought Pokemon Arceus and it came today. And I got the new Kirby game, but that doesn't come out till the 27th of March. So yeah. Science Sorrow announced a new anime for summer. At least I have an okay show at worst for summer to anticipate. I don't really know much about the summer season stuff. I know about the spring stuff, but not the summer season stuff. Let's find out when I look at the seasonal stuff. Throw this bad boy over here. Seasonal anime. Spring. Oh, sorry, summer. Where is it? Oh. Starting, never mind.
プロダクション IG の後藤と申します。今日はよろしくお願いします。
Hello everyone around the world. My name is Takayuki Goto. Production IG.
はい、世界の皆さんこんにちは。プロダクション IG の、プロデューサー軍司、と申します。今日は進行役を務めさせていただきます。
The music's still on. Or turn it down or something.
Hello
It's kind of
everyone
loud.
around the world. My name is Mikio Gunji, and I'm a producer over at Production IG. I will be hosting the talk today. よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。じゃあさて、まずですね、後藤さん今日はマイアニメリストさんのマルエキスポにご招待されました。で我々の紹介の前にまず
Those mics sound really good.
紹介から始めたいと思います。
So Goto-san, we've been invited to this talk by My Animalist for their online expo. Before we get going, we should introduce everyone to Production IG.
Here we go, Production
まず
IG.
我々プロダクション IG はですね、
I know, yeah, the music's too loud.
東京の、
At least turn it down or something, or just stop it,
今
yeah.
年で、創立35周年になるという形ですね。代表作といたしましては、ゴースト・イン・ザ・セル、広角機動隊、
Oh, I never knew that's where it came from.
黒子のバスケ、サイコパスなどがあります。
Production IG is an anime studio located in Tokyo. This year marks its 31st anniversary. Some of our most popular titles include Ghost in the Shell, Innocence, Haikyuu, Kuroko no Basket, and Psychopath.
はい、でこの後ですね、ウィットスタジオの、和田社長のパネルがあると思いますが、
Okay, I didn't know that WIT Studio is
兄弟の
affiliated
兄弟会社
with
になります。
Production IG.
Later on, George Wada from WIT Studio will also be giving a talk. But did you know that IG and WIT share the same parent company?
I did know this.
で次にですね、早速登壇する我々の、ご紹介をさせていただきたいと
Did
思います。
not know he was a
ま
founding
ず、
member.
後藤さん、
That's pretty cool.
アニメーターの後藤さんですが、ぜひ自己紹介をお願いいたします。
まず本日はご招待いただき、またこういう機会をいただきましてありがとうございます。
Now, please allow us to introduce ourselves. Let's start with animator Takayuki Goto.
私後藤は主にキャラクターデザイン、原画、作画監督っていうのを主にプロダクション IG で
Moribito is one of their best animes. Sadly, they didn't mention it. Yeah, they're only going to mention the most popular
プロダク
stuff.
ション IG の G っていうのが後藤の G っていうのが由来になってまして、創設 IG 創設の頃から参加しています。
すみません。作画監督。
はい。
作画監督。はい。
アニメーションディレクター。
Animation director.
はい。
So I have the part of the animation director, and also I'd like to talk about the initials about the company. I のところでしたよね。
G のところ。
G のところですね。すいません。So yes, so my name comes represents the G from production IG as Goto.
はい、プロダクション IG の IG はですね、I は、社長の石川の I で G は後藤の G なんですね。ですので今いる後藤は IG の G の G の人なんです。
イニシャルで会社名をつけちゃったんですけどね。
はいはいはい。So production IG comes from the okay. So let's talk about the I. I is from the head named
石川。
Yes, I means Ishikawa, and G is from Goto-san right here. So production IG is a symbol both from their names, production I and G.
今僕の仕事として銀河英雄伝説っていう作品をやっていまして、まあそれも皆さんにぜひこれから機会があったら見ていただきたいなと思ってます。
So currently, he is working on the title named Ginga Eiyu Densetsu. So if you have the chance to check this out, please feel free. And I also highly recommend you checking this out as well.
It's on Crunchyroll.
Yes.
I think.
私は郡司と言いまして、今回進行役を務めさせていただきます。で、銀河英雄伝説 D の家テーゼではエグゼクティブプロデューサーを務めさせていただいてます。よろしくお願いします。
Couldn't they bring a more experienced translator?
Yes. My
Rep.
name is Miki Gunji, and I'll be hosting today while we
I think
talk
he's doing fine.
with
He's doing a
Goto
little.
about the animation process.
He's going a little slow, but
I am an
fine.
executive producer of Legend of the Galactic Heroes, D. Nue Teze.
はい。で、じゃあここからですね、後藤さんのお話を聞いていただきたいんですが、まずですね、銀河英雄伝説 D ノイエテーゼの PV を最新の PV を見ていただきたいので、ぜひお願いいたします。
oh, no more music.
銀河英雄伝説は、日本の田中良樹先生の大人気 SF 小説をアニメ化
What's
したも
going
の
on?
です。
Are they still asking questions or?
So let's start off by watching the trailer of The Legend of Galactic Heroes, the Noeteze, which are a chief animation director of. The anime is based on the popular sci-fi novel series Legend of the Galactic Heroes by Yoshiki Tanaka.
で、はるか未来でですね、ラインハルト・フォン・ローエングラムという英雄とヤン・ウェンリーという英雄の2人の、戦いを描いた群像劇です。
This epic space opera revolves around invincible military genius Reinhard von Lohengrin
Yep, it's a
of
long
the
name.
Galactic Empire and the undefeated commander Yang Wengli of the Free Planets Alliance.
はい、ありがとうございます。で日本では、この3月からですね、最新作の劇場の上映が始まる予定となっています。
Yes, and starting this March, we will have this new film of this Legend of the Galactic Heroes, the Nueteze.
はい。それではしばらく フィルムをご覧ください。
Why? I wonder why they
Please
decided to
enjoy
do a
the video.
film rather than the TV series. I don't know.
俺たちに必要なのだ。
3-4 March for Japan.
はい、ありがとうございました。後藤さん、本日はこの銀河英雄伝説 D のエテーゼをもとにアニメの制作についてお話を伺うということで、はい。
Thank you. So today we will talk about the production process for Legend of Galactic Heroes.
I know I've danked on the remakes a lot, but man, it's nice to have space operas again.
画面をお
Yeah,
願いいたします。
I assume you meant
Here
dunk.
are the steps.
Oh, they're talking about the process.
後藤さん、こちらがアニメの制作工程をフロー化したものですが、
そうですね。
はい。
まあ本当に簡単にこう制作フローをこう書いてみました。
So this is the
Oh, I forget it's right to left.
easiest,
I was reading it from left to
way
right.
to show as an example how they create an anime. So there are still a lot of things that they have to do, but this is the easiest overview.
はい、じゃあちょっと次の画面をお願いします。はい。次の画面をお願いします。はい。
Oh, they went so fast on that.
はい。今日はこの工程ですね。この長い工程のこの赤い枠で囲っているところを簡単にご説明できればと思っています。
So let's start talking. Let's start taking a look at this part in the red square. This is the animation production flow.
はい。で後藤さん、実は日本のアニメーションと海外のアニメーションはかなり作り方が違うということをお伺いしましたが、
はい、
これご説明いただけますか。
わかりました。
Goto-san, it seems that Japanese anime is produced a little differently to overseas animation.
皆さんもこう日本のアニメーションの作り方っていうのはすごい興味を持ってるのではないかなと思ってこの、制作工程の実際こう作画の部分を中心に皆さんに知ってもらおうかなと思います。
Yes, so there may be a lot of people out there who would actually like to know about the sakuga, the writing process of the animation. So today we are going to talk about that.
Oh.
はい。それではですね、映像をお見せする前に、簡単な基礎的な用語をちょっとご説明したいと思うんですが、次のページをお願いいたします。はい、次のページをお願いします。はい。これが絵コンテというものでして、アニメーションの、映像の設計図を表したものですね。はい、これをもとにアニメーションを構築していきます。
Yes. So we'd like to start off by explaining some visuals, but before we start that, we would like to start off by explaining some basic terms to help you understand
What
we're
is
talking
storyboarding?
about. So first, ekonte. Ekonte is,
Ekonte.
as it is written there, refers to a basic blueprint of how the video should run based on the scenario.
はい、じゃあ次のページお願いします。はい、これがレイアウトといいまして、アニメーションの画面の構図を、まず描いたアニメーターの絵です。
So this is called the layout. This depicts the basic layout of what is to appear in the screen.
はい、それでは次のページお願いします。はい、これが、いわゆる原画というものでして、アニメーターが、キーポイントを描いた、原画と、それを、トレースして、枚数を、増やしていった動画というものがあります。
So this is called the Genga. This is a layout of references that key animation depicts the key point in the animation's movements. It's common in the anime industry to first make a rough version of the key animation and then make a more detailed one.
Okay, I've heard the term Genga before, but I never knew what it
日本のアニメーショ
was.
ンの作り方っていうのは、
Now I know.
多分その海外の作り方と
はい
結構違ってまして、
はい
分業になってる部分がすごい多いんです。それぞれの、例えば原画、
はい
作画監督、動画、
はい
それでペインター、
はい
それぞれみんな別の人が
Ouch.
作っていくっていう感じになってます。
ああ、そうなんですね。
さっきのフローをちょっともう一度。 で出ますかね。
フローのページに戻れますか。
So right now what we're talking about is
The more
difference
you
between
know.
Japanese and
True.
overseas animations. So in Japanese animation, we have a lot of these let's say roles that the animators have, and each one of them have these different things that they have to do, but they have to do it all independently as well.
海外のアニメーションの場合、こう一人のアニメーターが
海外 animation. Kaigai is Western, I'm pretty sure.
作り方をしている
Something
と
like
ころ
that.
も多いですね。はい。日本の場合、すみません、もう一度フローね。
Yeah, there's a
絵
lot of
コンテ
filler
を書く
words.
人
It
は
is what it
演
is.
出ディレクターの人が絵コンテを書きます。
はい。
それでレイアウトっていうとさっき見ていただいたレイアウトっていうのが、アニメーターが書きます。
レイアウトがアニメーター。
原画っていうアニメーターが書きます。
Genga.
で、作間チェックって書いてると思うんですけど、
はい、
これが僕がやってる部署なんですけど、作画監督っていう人がまた別にいるんですね。
ああ、じゃあもう海外だとある意味一気通貫で行っている
やってるのもあるし、キャラクター一人を受け持ってアニメーターが全部そのキャラクターを受け持って描くっていうパターンもある。
So in overseas animations, most parts, one person has the responsibility of doing everything, starting from the characters and all these layouts. In this part in Japanese, we say genga as well, but one person does everything. But in Japan, especially Japanese animation, each part has their own roles. Yes.
It's probably why Japanese animation looks so
日本の場合
nice.
にはそのたくさん
If
の
you're having one person do
短い期間で
everything,
たくさん
that's
の
just
作品を作っていくので、
that's a
この
tall
分量
order,
っていうの
I
は
think.
すごいそのスピード
Even in film, they
スピードを用いて
divide
その
everything
例えば1週間に1本ずつ
to like different
テレ
people
ビ
and
シリー
stuff.
ズとかって
So I
いう
guess
のは
maybe
こういう
Japanese
分量が
animation follows more of a film type
こう
route.
作用で
I don't know.
発揮できるっていうか、そういうのでこう分業制度を取ってる。
ああ、なるほど。So in Japan, especially as we all know, we have anime that are aired every week. So taking this process, this Japanese process, having a lot of roles, makes it much more easier and faster for the animators to create an anime.
それで、ちょっと長い話になって申し訳ないんですけど、海外のアニメーションの場合、その作画監督っていうのがいない作品もあるんですね。それはクリエイターがそのすごい実力があるので、そのキャラクターに対してその人の絵がそのまま出るっていう形なんですけど、日本の場合は例えば皆さんこれ一つのキャラクターラインハルトを描いたとしたら、みんな違うラインハルトができてしまうんですね。それを僕ら作画監督っていうのがその4人いたら4人分のそのラインハルトをまとめて一つの画面でこうばらつきがないようにする仕事なんです。
ああ、なるほど。合わせてっていうところで。
はい、例えば画面でいっぱいいろんな顔のラインハルトがいたら困りますよね。
困りますね。
それをやっぱりいろんな実力があるアニメーターでもやっぱり4人いると4人全部違うっていうような感じになってしまうんですね。はい、なので作画監督っていう人が一つのキャラクターにや動きをこうまとめていくっていう
最終的な。はい、なるほど。ちなみに作画監督って英語で何て言いますか？
アニメーションディレクターです。
アニメーションディレクター。はい。じゃないわ。Yeah. So in Japan, what happens is there are a lot of animators, and each individual animators create their own animations. So what the animation director does here is they gather all the animations that were created from the animators, bind it all up, and create a perfect version of it. So there was, in order for the anime to not have all sorts of same character but different faces, I should say. So this is what they do here.
これが本当に日本のアニメーションの作り方の一番特徴的なところですね。
So this is one of the most popular and unique ways of how Japanese animations are created.
日本のアニメーションこれもこの銀河英雄伝説も 2D の手書きのアニメーションなので、
So it's like drafting a billion times and then you just pick the best one, or it's like drafting and then you perfect all of the drafts into one, I guess.
キャラクターが崩れるということはないですけど、手書きなので個性が全員出てしまうっていうところをこうまとめていくっていうのが日本の特徴的な 2D でだからこその特徴です。
So in Japanese animations, everything is in 2D. So that's why we have these kind of, a lot of different variations of same characters. So what the animation director does is, as I said previously, they gather all the animations based on 2D, create a perfect version of it. So that is the point where it's different from the 3D products as well.
じゃあもう話すよりもこう絵で見てもらった方が分かると思いますので、そのフィルムを持ってきましたので、ぜひ見ていただきたいと思います。
じゃあ映像をお願いします。
Another trailer? Single scene from episode 7. Edited in the same way as final version will see each step. Oh!
できていく過程をですね、全部映像でつなげたものです。
Storyboard and video format.
So this is the flow of the creation of one scene. So this is how it does. So this is the econte.
コンテの絵を映像としてつないだものですね、これ。
Oh, they actually put the storyboard into a video.
Of the econte.
That's interesting. They don't do that in film. At least not that I know of.
ここからラフ原画の映像になっている。
The key points.
And this is the rough frame of the Genga.
これは担当のアニメーターの人が描いてます。
動きを大まかに追ってるものと言えばいいですかね。
So this is the part where it actually traces the movement.
Key animation filming.
原画というものをつないだもの、映像に通した。
Alright,
So
now here's
this is the version where it's all connected, starting to get all connected.
yeah, here's the good version.
もうさっきよりもキャラクターが
動いてますね。
顔もとかディテールもきちっとしてきて、別々の人がこう描いてる間にこうやって変わっていく。
この段階で
In betweening.
So this is the
In-betweening
part
is so
where
important.
The animation director,
See, look how much smoother it is now.
starts to combine everything and creates the perfect version of the animation.
これは今動画っていうもので、これがアニメーターの絵を動画の方がトレースして中の絵もつないだもの。
There's a specific
So this is
reason why they're
all
using
drawings,
specific colors. I don't
and
understand
once you
why though.
connect them, it becomes a video.
Or I don't know
so
what the
this
colors
is
are.
the actual animation, the video that is going to look like once it is connected.
Oh, there it is. It goes so fast I can't read it.
次が、色がもうついてきます。
And next we have the colors. Oh wow. Ah, もうだいぶ変わりましたね。
It looks like hard work and they're paid peanuts. Yeah, they're paid
これ
nothing.
がまだ実は工程が
That's why they say animators are really there because they love animation. They don't care about wages. Maybe they're using their colors to stand out more. Maybe. I know that in the keyframe stage or whatever, like the storyboarding stage, the specific colors are for specific types of oh, this is where we're supposed to shade, or this is where something is supposed to go, stuff like that.
So in this final point process, you can see the blood stains and the gun shining. So this is all the details that they work on as well around the final process.
ちょっとあれですか、もう一回流してみますか。 どうします？
どちらでも。もう一度流してもらって、その都度こうなんか説明できればなと思います。
はい。わかりました。もう一度映像をお願いします。
Oh, wait, we're doing this again?
多分ね、早くて
そうですね。
読めない人も。この絵コンテのあれは秒数に合わせてこう撮影してます。
So based on seconds. We are running this video once again for those who weren't able to catch up with the subtitles in there.
I was wondering, yeah.
Yeah, so this is starting to get connected at this point.
この絵を見ていただいただけでもまだ完成されてないっていうのが分かる。
今の段階のところで、大体のキャラがどういう動きをして、周りがどういうふうに動くのかっていうのが、実際分かるようになってくるっていうところですよね。So in the previous scene, that was the stage where you start to know what is moving and what is not. It's much more easier to identify.
でまだカクカクしてた動きだったと思うんですけど、次の動画っていう作業が入ると、そのカクカクしてる中の部分をしっかりこう中割りをしてスムーズにする。
はいはいはい。So in this stage, they start to create it as a video. So in the previous stage, everything was still handwritten and just connected. So everything was just, let's say, connected and a little bit, let's say, lagging from layers to layers. But in this stage, they create it as a video. So it's much more smoother than the previous stage.
今コメントのところで This is great って出てました。
今コメントで Do they do all of these steps every week for TV animate? これ毎週のテレビの1話1話でこれをやってるんですかっていう質問で Apparently yes. They are doing this every week.
No wonder why they don't sleep.
They can't sleep. 寝れないですね。
Oh, no. They're laughing about that, but that is probably 100% true. That's so
です
bad.
けどすごい工程の数ですこれ。
日本ではこれが山のように行われているという。
すごいですね。
包帯のところとか銃だけじゃなくて、
This is why anime should be made before, because current anime now is made
not only about the
during the
bloodstains
airing,
and
which is kind of
how the gun
bad.
shines and stuff, but also the atmosphere around the room, inside the room. They work on that as well in that stage.
What every week?
Yes, what every week? Apparently yes. Apparently every week.
この銀河英雄伝説は週では一瞬ごとではないので、
はい。So on this title they don't do it every week. So the answer to this title is no. But for the animes that we all know, then we watch every week. They do this every week. So to that is a yes.
It's very amazing.
Yes, it is very amazing.
It definitely is, yeah.
筋と変わるんですけど、本当にテレビの時はそれが間に合わなくて、テレビでなくビデオテープをテレビ局に届けることがあって飛行機に乗って日本の東京から地方のところに放送してください。
Budgets need to be increased instead of increasing the number of anime being made.
So since
honestly,
they're really busy, as you can see what they were doing, sometimes they have to deliver the video itself to other places, like rural places, for the video to be aired. So they take the plane first in the morning, they deliver the film just for that, you know. So it's a really busy job, you can tell from this.
Oh, that part they're explaining is in Shirobako, actually.
Yes, this is amazing.
Shirobako is... I like Shirobako a lot. It gives you a good insight in the industry.
They even have the taxi waiting in front of the studio.
テープができたら羽田空港まで20分で行ってください。
Yes, yes, yes. And once they get in the taxi, they tell the driver to just, they have to get to the airport ASAP. So punch it, just go. We have to go now. They, in a hurry. Yes, so very busy, but yet.
タクシーのドライバーさんも分かってくれて、分かりました。ラジャー。そんなことあるんですか？アニメ長さですよ。
Even the taxi driver is like, all right, gotcha.
I was going to say, you don't need to translate that one. I think I understood.
They understand the situation, so they really do punch the gas for you.
That's funny.
それでエアポートに着いたらいやって声。
And after they get to the airport, like mutual respect and mutual understanding, they're like, yep.
Oops.
All right. I'm gonna catch my plane. So, wow. もう伝説的な話。
Gotta catch my plane.
今日もう一つ、
はい、
フィルム持ってきたんですけど、
はい、
もちろんその作画っていう部分でもそのアニメーターが動かすっていうのもその魅力の一つなんですけど、
はい、
そのさっき部屋の空気感とか、
はいはい、
こう砲台がにじんでたりとか、銃が光ってたりとか、その撮影っていう部分をフィーチャーしたフィルムを持ってきたんですけど、そこもこう皆さんに見てもらいたいなっていうか、こういう工程で作ってるんだっていうところを
包帯であったり、
そうですね、
キャラではなく、周りのもの、
そうですね、いろんなフィルターをかけたりとかしてますので、それがデジタルになってから撮影がね、昔はカメラで一枚一枚撮ってたんです。セル画の時には、それ今デジタルになったのでいろんな加工ができるようになってきたので、それも見てもらいたいなと思って持ってきた。
なるほど。
次のページお願い。
そうですね。
大丈夫。説明しなくて。
Oh boy, here we go. More production visual stuff.
これがある話数のある映像のところですね。
はい。
こうちょっと暗いですけど、暗い中であるキャラクターが上から発見されるっていうね。はい。
So in this video, as you can see, everything was dark, but all of a sudden, a stream of light goes on top of him, and everything's just brightens up.
この最後のシーンをちょっと
Background
撮影っていうところを全部順番を追って。
That's true. Background art company. Add an effect.
So this is the actual process of how they filmed it.
Color correction layer.
So they do the color correction layer. Okay. ここでまず色のレイヤーです。
Flare.
これ光ですね。
で上からのフレアがっていうところですね。So this is the where the flare comes in.
Here's the cell.
They add a character here. ここでキャラの絵がそのポンってくる感じですか。
でまたキャラクター
Special effects applied to the cell.
はいはいはい。So as you can see, there are different layers, but each layer has its own details. So they add each layer to the character. Oh wow! And as you can see, the brightness has just changed by adding the layer. So this is the process of how they do this.
I didn't realize that there were so many layers.
So this is the gun.
I knew that there were layers, but not this many. Imagine doing this back in the past when there was no computer programming. And it was all hand.
You can really see the difference. これ一番最後の今あれは本当に光の部分だけなんですか？指の最後にかかったここら辺の
光ですね。はい。
So these are all the lights, the brightness that they adjust for this layer.
There's
こ
so
うパカパカっ
many.
ていうのは、
It's still going.
まあ、普通のカメラでいうと、まあ、全体的なものもそうですけど、ディフュージョンフィルターがかかったような感じなんです。
ディフュージョンフィルター。
はい、ちょっとふわっと光ったような感じの、はい、
空気感ですね。空気感。はい。
So by using the diffusion filter, they can change the tone of the skin as well. So yeah, replay.
これ全部
Oh, it's faster replay. Here we go.
レイヤーの数を数えてみてください。
一つの絵を作るだけでもこれだけの
一つの絵ですよね。
そうです。
ここから今ここだ銃持ってるシーンじゃないですか。
はい。
そこから次
I
の
just
動
find
作
it
に行く
funny
のに
that like
また
the
別
character is on one layer and then the hand with the gun is on another. I don't know. It just looked funny when it came
14まで
in.
下がってますね。
14.
15
So as you can see, there is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18 layers
そうです。
just for one picture, one scene. So they do this for every frames. Wow.
あこれ泣いてる映画。All of this
Exactly,
for one
exactly,
frame
just
って書
for
いてある
one frame. Whoa. We are watching something very, very special every week, I guess, as an anime fan. Like, we should really, really respect, pay some respect for all those animators. Wow.
でアニメーションは1秒間に24コマありますので、
はい
だいたい30分のアニメでこの絵が数千枚ぐらいあると考えていただける。この
一つのアニメの
この
30
10
分。
この絵。
So, as you, wow, I'm just mind blown right now. Okay, so in a 30-minute anime, there is like 1,000 絵ですよね。はい。There's like 1,000 frames that they work on for that. So just for like 5 minutes, 5分が
30分アニメで数千枚のあの絵がある、はい、数千枚
So,
のいくつもレイヤー重なってる絵が連続していることで動いて見えるってことですね。
So maybe more than 1,000 layers, but for just for a 30-minute anime, they have that much layers included in it.
今さっき That's crazy ってのがありました。
It is. It
That's
is.
crazy.
Wow.
Respects.
Yes. Mad respects. Exactly.
Yeah, and they have to do this every week.
じゃあもう一回流してみてもらって
That's rough, buddy.
はい。
フィルム流したのレイヤーじゃなくて
フィルム
Well, that's a movie though, so they have a lot more time to work, I think. I could be wrong though.
あ最後のところですか。これですか。はい
All right. So this is the video, the finished product.
だから光の重なりが
Hi.
Now, do they do those effects for every cut or every frame? If it's every frame, that's outrageous.
撮影っていう処理で表してるわけですね。なのでフレアがいくつも重なってる。
나루호도. So they have to imitate the helicopter shining down, the light shining down to the character. So they have to create that scene, and they call that satsue as well.
Satsue.
まあ、結構日本のアニメーション例えばリアルな作品になってくればなるほど
Animation.
実写に近い表現方法をしたりとかっていうのも
More than 1,000 layers for a 5-minute anime.
撮影っていう部分がすごい大変になってくるんですよね。
そのリアルっていうものというのは例として
まあ実際その
Message
皆さん
retracted.
実際にこう見てる 2D のアニメーションなんだけど、実際見てる世界観っていうか、それと同じような表現方法をもちろんその実写の映画を見られると思うんですけど、こういう表現はいっぱいあると思うんですよね。それと同じようにクリエイトしていくっていうか。
They put so many effects on like this single frame that I just wasn't
So the hardest
expecting.
part about animation is they try to make it as real as possible in these kind of scenes. So they have to use a lot of layers in order to create this for just for one scene.
Makes sense.
お父さんこれ昔アナログの時代はこの重ねられるレイヤーにも数の制限があったんです。
そうですね。そのセルっていう皆さんもディズニーで一番最初の頃のセルアニメーションを見てたと思うんですけど、
cell animation.
その時はそのセルっていう透明のこういう、薄いセルロイドのこういうあれに実際にこう絵の具でこう色を塗ってる時代があったんです。
そんなこと。
こうやって見せられればものをね見せられればよかったんですけど、それがもうだいたい3枚から4枚ぐらいがレイヤーは限度の枚数なんですよね。昔は。
なるほど。それが今はデジタルに変わって、
いろんなレイヤーが重ねられるようになる。
なるほど。So in the old days, such as like, for example, like Disney, where they used cell layers, the maximum layer that they could use were like 3 or 4 layers for one scene, just like this. But since now it has become digital, they are now capable of adding a lot of layers. So as you can see in this video, they can add like 18 or 20 or more than that more layers than the analog layer version.
That's nice. I imagine they don't do that many layers because it's. Imagine doing 18 to 20 layers like analog. That'd be rough.
想像しますね。すごいですね。
どうしてもだからスケジュールがどうしてもこうタイトになっていくのはありますね。
タクシードライバーもこうやるわけ。タクシードライバーもこうやるわけ。
So as you can see, there are like a lot of layers and a lot of things that they have to work on. So maybe that's one of the reasons why the taxi drivers gives you a thumbs up after they, drive you to the airport.
後藤さんこうやって今日は2つちょっと映像を作って世界の方々にお届けしようと思ってきましたが、ちょっと何かファンの皆様にメッセージとかありますか？これ今映像を見てもらったファンの皆様。
逆にこうなんか質問とかないですか？見てる方の質問は後にお話ししますけど。
I've got a condition, and the only thing they can cure it is more layers. True.
まずそもそもがこんな
Music spec.
一つのシーンに工程をこんなに踏んでるのかっていうところで、まずは言葉も出てこないですね。
でもこれは分かってもらっただけでも僕らは嬉しい。
いや面白かったです。
はいはい。
全世界のね皆様にこれはお届けできたので。
Yes. So right now we are talking about what we've learned and how we thought about this class that we got from Mr. Goto.
Mr. Goto.
What I said was, I'm just especially surprised with how much work is put into one scene. So, as an anime fan, I didn't specifically know that you have to do that much work for one scene. So this was something that was really educational for me as well. If you have some comments as well or questions, please write it in the chat. And if we can, maybe we'll pick up some questions. And Goto-san right here.
Picking up questions in the chat.
Answer to your
Do
questions.
you guys have any questions?
So
I'll write them down if you have any.
go ahead and write your thoughts on the chat. 逆に感想などありますでしょうか？
Hurry up if you have any questions.
You cannot imagine. Yes.
こうやって苦労してすごい力を入れて作ってる作品なので、もし機会あったらぜひ見ていただければなと。
見ます。見ます。映画見させていただきます。
3月4日から日本で上映されますので、お願いいたし
ます。March 4th, this title starts. So, if you thought this, process was very, very overwhelming, check out the anime and
Check out the
see
anime.
how everything worked out as as an anime. After knowing this backstory, I believe everybody would have mad respect to all these animators in Japan as well, and from all over the world. In that fact, yes, yes, we are totally looking forward. ありがとうございます。
それで世界の皆様からいろんな質問を今回ねいただいたので、
はい、
時間もないので、
はい、
質問コーナーの回答のコーナー、Q&A のコーナーに移れて、
わかりました。
移っていければなと思うんですけど。
Okay, so since we don't have that much time left, we would like to move on to the Q&A corner. So we've collected some questions from the members of My Anime List. Thank you very much. So we would like to submit to their questions.
They're not going to answer my question. My question was about how the process works.
まず一人目。
Like of anime, but they already reviewed it and things.
So first, a question from Rana. What is the best advice you would give to an aspiring novice animator? アニメーターを目指す人に向けてアドバイスお願いします。
多分世界にもアニメーションをやりたいっていう人がたくさんいると思うんですね。で、僕は日本のアニメーションしか知らないので、日本のアニメーションでのそのアニメーターになるにはっていう部分でお話ししたいな。
はい。So first off, there may be a lot of animators, a lot of people who wants to become an animator. So I only know the part of a Japanese animator. So he would like to talk about how to become an animator in a Japanese animator point of view.
Imagine if that much work went into regular anime. Just imagine how much goes into hentai.
So in order to become an animator, first you'll definitely have to be able to draw.
And that's already a skill in itself.
The basics.
それとアニメーションは絵だけじゃなくて動かして初めて例えば
I've wanted to try animation for a little bit now, but I don't know how to draw, so I had to learn how to draw. But that's just a whole different thing, you know.
動かすっていうことが大事なので、動かすことにすごい興味を持って動かすっていう絵を動かしたりして努力してみる。
So as an animation, it's not just a drawing. You have to actually be able to move it. So after you obtain the skill of drawing, maybe after that, what you can work on is to have interest in moving something and actually making it work in your drawings.
そして難しければ最初にはそのボールとか何か簡単なものから始めていくといいかも。
So first it might be difficult, so maybe it would be great if you start with a simple, like with the simple things such as regular ball.
Yeah, ball animation.
人間を動かすときは、その人間がどう動いてどういうその動き方をするのかっていうのもすごい自分ですごい観察して表現していくっていうためにももう誰か動いてるのをこう一生懸命こう見てる。
なるほど。And the next step is you will be needing to be able to draw people that are moving. So pay close attention to every movement, what a human being would do, and be able to draw that in your sketches.
それとアニメーションは一つの映像を作る仕事なので、いろんな映画やアニメーションだけじゃなくて実写の映画、いろんな映像、それと自分で実際にこうカメラで撮ってみたりムービーで撮ってみたり、なんかそういうのも勉強になると思います。
So there are a lot of things that you could do in animation. So let's say learn from the live action movies that are actually in 3Ds and 実写と何でしたっけ？
実写
実写と
例えば自分でカメラで撮ったり、
はい
ムービーで撮ったり、
So by taking pictures of the live actions and maybe taking a movie for other examples for it, so that could be a great start.
なんかそういう形でこう映像を作るっていう意識があると、さっきの撮影とかもそうですけど、こう動かすのがアニメーターの仕事なんだけど、一つの作品を作るっていう気持ちで勉強した方がいいかもしれないです。
なるほど。So not just only your main goal should not just only be try to move an object for one scene, but try to become a producer by yourself, I guess, and create a whole scene by yourself. That is a goal that you should have in your mind.
頑張って。
頑張って。
じゃあ次の質問に
はい
行きますか。
では次の質問に。あ、はい、お願いします。
Next question is
王様
村区 What kind of relationship to these two studio have? プロダクション IG とウィットスタジオはどのような関係なのでしょうか。
来てるので
いただいてますけれども。
プロダクション IG とウィットスタジオ、この後 IG の和田社長のパネルがありますけれども、実は兄弟会社です。同じ資本グループでいる会社です。はい。
So Production IG and Wit Studio has the same parent company.
で、ウィットの和田社長はプロダクション IG の副社長をやっていまして、で、私郡司はウィットスタジオの副社長をやってます。
What?
プロダクション、ウィットの和田社長はプロダクション IG のバイスプレジデントで、
So Wada CEO from Wit Studio is the vice president of Production IG.
Oh, what the heck?
私郡司は、ウィットスタジオのバイスプレジデント。
Sounds like a lot of work.
And Gunji-san right here from Production IG is the vice president of Wit Studio. So it's like a cross. Cross.
That's interesting.
Okay.
It's basically have to work two jobs.
なるほど。
But I mean, it's kind of the same company.
そんなもんでいいです。はい、そんなもんでいいです。はい。
That's about it. After this, we will have Mr. Wada here from Wit Studio. So we will talk about that as well after this. So hopefully you will get your answer there as well. So thank you very much. 次の question.
Next question.
Next question is Candle Warden さんからの質問です。Next question is from Candle Warden. What shapes do you find most prominent in your design works and how do you use them to convey what you want to convey in the characters? キャラクターデザインの作業の中で後藤さんはどのような形を重要としていますか？どんな風に形を使用してキャラクターの個性などを伝えようとするのですか？日本語でも難しい。
スタイルのことだと思うんですけど、その例えば日本のアニメーションの場合、その漫画原作のキャラクターデザインとそのオリジナルアニメーションのデザインとまたこう考え方が違うと思います。
So in Japan, the original manga and the original anime title itself has a different way of thinking of this kind of designs.
例えば僕ゴースト・イン・ザ・シェル SAC っていう、テレビシリーズのアニメーションのデザインをしたんですけど、その時はそのああいうゴースト・イン・ザ・シェルのリアルな世界観なんだけど線をシンプルにしてくださいという監督の要求があるんですね。 それをこう踏まえてやっていってました。
So from experience of Goto-san, he has participated in the anime title named A Ghost in the Shell SAC, and in that title, what he had to do was to draw a line that is simple as possible. So that was the editor, the director's order. Director's order. That time.
それでオリジナルのキャラクターを作るときには例えばこんな風な感じ監督からイメージを伝えてもらうんですね。
はい。So the director gives you his image of what he wants.
それを踏まえて僕の方がこう自分の中のそのイメージを膨らませながらデザインしていくんですけど。
And after that, Goto-san has his own image and creates his, let's say, シーンとか絵っていうことですよね。
キャラクターデザインを。
This character design, he creates that based on his image as well, including the director's image that he has inputted previously.
でここが意外と重要ポイントなんですけど。
And this is the important part.
例えばそのキャラクターを描くときにその絵がその絵の通りの性格のキャラクターデザインをしたらいいのかその性格がよくわからないようなキャラクターデザインをしたらいいのか例えば軍事を見たら皆さんこういうイメージかなって思ったようなそういうデザインをしていくのか。ちょっと何かこう企んでるんだけど顔に出さないっていうようなキャラクターを描いていくのかこれでまた違ってきます。
So the character design differs in like two ways, and the first way is if you can tell directly what the character is and how as an individual character what character it is, like what it's thinking about. Or the second one is you have to draw it vaguely, like you don't know what the character is thinking type of way of drawing. So these are two ways that is very difficult to start off as a character design.
例えば画面にずっと出てたんだけど実はその人が見てる人にはずっと分かんなかった。でもそのキャラクターを最初から目立つ形で作ってしまうとその犯人が分かってしまうわけだからちょっと一歩引いたような感じのイメージのキャラクターデザインして実はこの人がっていうような
サスペンスでよくあるような
そういうようなデザインもするときも。
So there are times that where they have to work on a design like they don't want the plot to be revealed as soon as possible, so they have to draw the character vaguely as possible, so the viewers won't know or tell that that's going to be, let's say, like the criminal in the series, and afterwards they find out, oh yeah, there was this character in that time in the series, so yeah, they find out eventually. So that is one of the ways vaguely designed characters that they have to work on.
あと漫画原作のデザインをするときは皆さんがこうイメージを持ってますよね。この漫画はこういうイメージのキャラクターたちだっていう漫画好きな人たち作品を好きな人たちのイメージを壊さないようなデザインの仕方を心がけてます。
So and also they have to work on the character design as not to completely, let's say, break the image that we have when we're watching that title. So as we have this certain character that we have in our mind, they try not to break that image that what we have.
例えば僕もオリジナルのデザインを持ってるわけです。アニメ、クリエイターとして。でも漫画は僕の、絵ではないので、その原作に僕のイメージを入れすぎてしまうと イメージが変わってしまうと思うんですね。さっきの作画監督の話じゃないですけど、アニメーターいろいろいろんな同じ絵を描いてもいろいろ変わってしまうので、なので僕のカラーを消してその原作のイメージにこう合わせるような形で描いて。
So there are times that even though you have your own style image of drawing characters, if you're going to draw a character from a certain manga or a certain title, you have to adjust your drawings to the original character so that everybody doesn't get confused when they see that character when you draw it. So this is one of also the difficult points to work as a anime designer.
That makes sense, yeah. True, true.
なんかコメント見るとなんか分かってる感じがしましたけど、はい。
So it's a very difficult, topic, but
フェイシャルイメージとかいうのがあります。
facial image, yes, 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 yes.
じゃあ次のいきますか。
最後にもう一つ追加でお答えいただきたいと思います。Finally, this is last question from カニカニさんからの質問です。Hi, Mr. Goto. Thank you so much for taking questions. One of the things that I'm really curious about is the sort process behind working as a chief animation director. From my understanding, a chief animation director is responsible for making sure that a film characters and background looks consistent from sense to sense. I see this term a lot when hearing about Japanese anime production, but not so much in the West. There are major differences between the responsibility of Western and Japanese Eastern animation directors and what ways to do feel they could learn from each other. Thank you so much for your work in the character design and animation over the year. I wish you the best of luck in your future environment.
実はね、先ほどもうこの質問に関しては
Hey, yo, I'm tapped out.
紹介できたと思うんですけど、
I think we believe we've covered a lot of points in
That was a long question, though.
in the previous answers.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
やっぱりその作画監督の絵が実際に画面に出る絵だと思ってくれればいいかなと思うんですけど、それだけすごい気を使って描いていかないとキャラクターのキャラクター自体のフェイス自体の崩れも出てくるし、その動きがなんか人間の動きじゃないっていうようなところも出てくるし、そういうのはもう作画監督の力っていうか、そういう部分がすごい重要になってきますね。
Animation director ですよね。
はい。
So everything is based on how the animation director works on it. So because there are a lot of different drawings as well, so they have to combine it all, find the best answer to it, and come up with the best design out of it. So it is really based on the animation director.
今回のその銀河英雄伝説っていう作品は今見ていただいたようにすごい緻密に作っていかなくてはいけないので、僕の前にサブのアニメーションディレクターが 4,5 人いるんですね。
So as in this title, they had to work really, how should I put this? They had to do a lot of jobs. They had to work a lot. And before Mr. Goto, they have 4 or 5 more other sub animation directors before him. So they have to get all passed through them, and then it comes to him.
一番最初に見てもらった例えばラフの原画とかレイアウトとかっていう
Gotta make it as good as possible. That's the goal of any like film work or whatnot. You really gotta make things as perfect as possible, because obviously you can't reach perfection, but you can get close to it, and that's what most media people do. At least that's what they told us in film too.
さらにそのサブの 4,5 人の、アニメーションディレクターをまた僕がまた変えて、
ものすごい数ですね。
そうですね。はい。
そうですね。
もう一回いいですか？
はい。
もう一行ずついきます。
はい。だいたい30分の、作品の中に、
So 30 minutes title.
はい。まあ、特にこの銀河英雄伝説っていう作品に関しては2、30人のアニメーターがいます。
So in this title, the Galactic Hero, excuse me, sorry,
Legend of Galaxy.
Yes, Legend of Galaxy. They have 20 to 30 animators.
はい。
Yes, animators.
はい。それでそれを先ほどと皆さん見てもらったように絵を整えたり顔を直したり動きを操作したりっていうサブのアニメーションディレクターが 4,5 人います。
And over that, they have 4 to 5 sub animation directors, where they fix the pictures itself, the movements, the coloring, everything. So that's what they do over there.
それでこのサブの 4,5 人のアニメーションディレクターも皆さん顔が違うんですよ。
So each sub director also has different drawing, like different designs of their own.
で20人がサブのアニメーションディレクターで 4,5 人で
Lots of checks, a lot of drafts. Been over this. That's how it goes.
僕がその 4,5 人のアニメーションディレクターの作
For all
品
this
をま
work
た
they
書
do,
いて
they are paid criminally low.
分業になってるっていう話をしてるんですけど、
But I guess that's how it is until something changes.
っていう感じで
But who knows when
so
that's gonna be.
It's like a pyramid. So like 20 to 30 animators draw a character. It is fixed by 4 to 5 sub animation directors, and from those 4 to 5 sub animation directors, the animation director Goto-san here fixes those 4 to 5 different designs that they have and combine it and create a complete version of it. Wow.
Wow.
Do you guys understand?
Oh, it's the English.
Like, so.
Oh no.
Hi.
まあ
Okay.
そんな感じですかね。はい、この質問に関しては。
いや、工程がすごいですね。
質問は以上ですかね。
はい。
はい。
充電切れた。
じゃあ
最後になんか
そうですね。最後に。
そうですね。
あ、
プレゼント
そう、プレゼント。
質問をいただいた。
So for those who sent us the questions and the ones that we answered, we have a present for you.
Yep, they get prizes.
This is. What is this?
What is this?
銀河英雄伝説の
Yes.
設定をまとめたブックです。
設定。
設定。
So the animation backstory, the anime backstory and all of it.
そうです。
Ah, so this is like the complete guidebook. Of
so rare item.
yes.
持ちましょうか。
This is so rare.
So
Yeah, my question
let's
didn't
see.
get picked.
So, oh yeah,
I did
a
ask
random
questions.
page. Let's say like this. I wouldn't want to really touch it.
Whoa, I have one of those, but for
Get any
Aria.
marks or stuff like this. So this is all of the complete guidance of this title. So yeah, now you're in a master of this. Like wow.
The Aria one,
See
I'm
this?
pretty sure is rare too. I don't think they sell that.
キャラクターページまで。
キャラクターページはもうちょっと前。
I still haven't read through all of it
Oh, there we
actually.
go.
I read through
We got the character pages over here.
most of
like
it
this.
though.
Yes. Oh, over here. Okay. Yes, and sign. We also have signs from signatures from both Gunji-san and Goto-san here. So Wow, this is a really premium thing that you can have. Yes, so
Oh, it's
congratulations
signed
for those
too?
who
I didn't know that actually.
got these. Yes, congratulations.
Congratulations. They only answered 3 questions.
Yes.
Sad. No way my question's getting picked for wits then.
じゃあ最後に複製原画のご案内をできればと思います。
はい。
よろしいでしょうか。
For wits, I asked him
じゃあ最後にですね、
how wit was
複製原
formed,
画の販売の
but I
ご
assume
案
they're
内をできれば
gonna
と思いま
talk
す。
about that.
こちらがですね、今日お届けできる複製原画なのです
That's
が、
also signed too.
実
You'll
は
get
これ
that
は、この
as
後
the
藤がです
prize,
ね、
which is cool.
先ほど言ったアニメーションディレクターとして作画監督として直した絵を、
はいはいはいはい。
直した絵をですね、本当のアニメ会社で使っている作画の用紙にIG でプリントしたものをお届けしようと、額装してお届けするという形。はい。
Oh, wow.
So this is the key animation still replicas. These are replicas of the key animation stills that were drawn by Goto-san himself. And for the anime legend of the galactic heroes, the Inoeteze, and will be signed by Goto-san himself. And this paper, this sheet of paper, is what is actually used when creating an animation. And they copied the drawing to it. And this is what you have right here.
Oh, it has the
でここに
holes and
後
stuff
藤
in it.
の直筆のサインを入れてお届けします。
You like post that
So you can
on.
see the sign below, right there. That is the signature
You like use
of
like pins
Goto-san.
and post it to a box. It's like a light
ひ
box,
らがな
and then you draw
Hiragana, yes.
over that
So
box.
the signature
Kind of
style
interesting.
is in hiragana. We call that in Japanese. I guess a lot of you are familiar with kanji, but this is in hiragana.
とこちらの
Hiragana.
ラインハルト・フォン・ロ
Now
ーレン
here's
ズ
the
と
other
いう
one.
キャラクターとヤン・ウェンリーというキャラ
Oh,
クタ
they
ーと
also got Yang
先ほど
Wen
お見せ
Li.
したキルヒアイスというキャラクターの3つご用意させて
That's what his name is. It's
Okay,
Yang
so
Wen something.
as shown here, we have 3 other characters that will be given you as a gift.
はい。
Wait, is this a gift?
ギフト販売ですね。
No, this is not a gift. You have to purchase it.
Oh,
Sorry.
you have to purchase
My
it.
bad. Yeah, so this is going to be on sale. And yeah, as it says here, it's
Yeah, these are
$499
expensive.
plus shipping fee.
It'd be cool to get one of these, but
yeah, so if you're interested in
$500,
it,
yikes.
please check out the link. And
It would be nice though, but I'd get it for some
音が
other
全
show.
部
If I get one for
リアルに
Arya.
サイン入れる
yes,
Oh,
so
boy,
this
that'd be nice.
is a signature from Goto-san. It's a real signature. Yes, signed by him.
It's an actual signature.
はい。これを世界の皆様に
No
お届けできればと
copies.
We would like to deliver to you guys from all over the world.
で今回はちょっと発送の都合で、
Whoa, isn't that crazy?
日本以外の国へのお届けになります。
Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. I didn't eat yet.
So for this time, these key animations
And we got another
will
got
be
another studio
only
panel after
be
this.
sold and shipped to overseas countries, not Japan.
No Japan here.
はい。
はい。
Hi.
お願いします。
はい。よろしくお願いします。
ぜひこの機会にお求めいただければ。
はい。
Why don't you eat before this? I did. At 4.
Just with it.
4 or 5.
ねそろそろ
Somewhere
お
around
時間
there.
もあれなので、はい。
はい
じゃあ後藤さんここまでちょっと1時間今日世界の皆様にアニメーションの作り方を、説明しましたけどいかがでしょうか。
そうですね、
ええ
もっともっとこういっぱい
Moto,
説明したいこととかお話ししたいことがいっぱいあるんですけど、
Like the big hippo from
ま
Madagascar.
たこういう機会があればぜひ参加していただきたいなと思うし、すごいこういろんなメッセージいただきましたので、また機会あったら読ま
I
せてい
like
た
them
だければなと思い
big.
ます
I
ので、
like them chunky.
今日本当に楽しく、
いや、ありがとうございました。
こうどのくらい分かっていただけたかわかんないんですけど、少しでもこう、
はい
日本のアニメーションこうやって作られてるんだなっていうのが分かっていただけだけでも嬉しいかなと思います。
So it's been like an hour, but Mr. Goto-san says that he is glad that he was able to teach us how certain animation is created.
Thank
And
you.
we talked about the process as well. And if he had more time, he would like to discuss or like teach us more about this part. So yes, and he also said that he had a really great time with all of us since we are here listening to him. And only one thing is that his concern was if you guys really understood what he was really talking about. But as far as I can see, I think
mean,
you
they made
guys
it
are
pretty.
all cool.
Yeah, they made it pretty easy.
Yeah,
It wasn't super difficult.
He really enjoyed this event.
He really simplified
this
the process.
Scene as well. Hi.
Nice.
まあ僕の方もそのちょっと説明がねうま
はい
くいかなくて苦労したと思うんですけど、本当に皆さんありがとうございました。
はい。
あり
Thank you
がと
very
う。
much.
ありがとうございます。
それでは
最後にじゃあまたね、こういう機会があればぜひ、
はい、ぜひ、
アニメの作る工程をちょっと映像にするとかなり分かりやすいと思うので、今回頑張って作ってきたので、
はい、ありがとうございました。
ぜひ、
It was free, yeah.
If we have
Usually you have to
another
pay for
chance,
these.
we would like to bring you these process of how an animation is worked. So, yes,
That
thank you
information
very
is
much
still very
for,
sparse,
coming. And,
actually,
we will move
about
on
how the
to
anime
the next
industry
Wit
works.
Studio. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yay. All right. On to Wada-san. Are they going to take a break and then go into it, or are they just going to go right into it? Now we got to wait another hour. Let's go. Maybe they'll talk about Ranking of Kings, but I forget what they were going to talk about. Oh, there was a thing where it said that they could talk about something. I can't see it though. Yeah, we're behind schedule by like 10 minutes. So, yeah. Oh, music's just started. I was like, what? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Anyway, what are the summer shows? There's some new show that Fahad mentioned, made by Science Saru. I guess I'll just look up Science Saru. Wow. Let's just look up Devilman then. Because that's made by Science Saru. Rip my eyes, I swear. Is this the one? I think it is. It's a movie though. What about this one? Oh, it's already aired in 2017. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Oh well. This is not by Science Saru. Yeah, I was gonna say it's by Tatsunoko Production. They might have been like a producer on it or something. What's airing in the spring? Shield Hero, Kaguya, Data Live. Yeah, whatever. I'm interested in a couple shows this season, so. Oh, I'm definitely interested in Spy Family. Yo, the manga for this is so good. Maybe they'll be talking about that. I don't really know what Wit's talking about. I know that Production IG's was more focused on Legend of Galactic Heroes. But yeah, I don't remember what the other one is. Summertime Render. This is the show that's going to be exclusive to Disney Plus, which is strange. I was supposed to say football. Not wrong, but soccer over here in the States. Love Live. There's a badminton show. Kind of excited for that. Okay, it seems like there's a lot of shows this season that I actually kind of want to check out. Alright, I'm hoping it doesn't come back by the time I leave, but I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And they're still not back. Sad. Alright, forehead anime. Wow, isn't that crazy? There's a golf show. I like golf. I like anime. Second season of Kaginado. Exciting. I like Kaginado. It's fun. Oh, I'm interested to see this bubble show. There's a movie for this. It's probably going to finish the series, but I'm not sure. I'm excited for this. When I was younger, I really enjoyed this show. Very good. And now they're finally making a second season. Hype. By Studio 3HZ. They're not a bad studio. Most of the things they've made are pretty mediocre, but at least it's animated well. Oh, this has been on my plan to watch for a while. Princess Principal. I'm gonna put on my plan to watch, but it's been in my mental plan to watch for a very long time. Shadow's House. Excited for that, kind of. I kind of want to see this because I have no idea what it's about, but it kind of looks interesting. This girl looks like Toka, or whatever her name is, from My Hero. I can't remember what her name is. It's something. Oh, Biscuit Hammer comes out in the summer? I didn't know that. I've heard Biscuit Hammer is very good. He also did something else. Spirit Circle, I was going to say. I read like the first couple of chapters of this, and this is not bad. I didn't get the hype, but I also didn't read very much of it, so I can't really say. What is this one? He's made a lot of bangers, it looks like. Well, besides these ones. But these three. And 3 is good enough. Bum dum bum bum. Bum dum bum bum. Bum dum bum bum. Bum dum bum bum. Yeah, Biscuit Hammer's been recommended to me a while ago, actually, so hopefully it's good. A new Kakagururi anime, but it's not by Mappa. Oh, it is by Mappa, actually. This show is garbage. I'm not a fan of it. If you like it, whatever, but I don't like it. I think it is bad. But that's just me. You can have a different opinion. This guy gave it a 1. What else could we do? I don't know. Sleepy Princess. I gotta watch this eventually. I'll put that on my plan to watch. He's watching Shippuden. I've heard a lot of people pronounce it as Shippuden. That's probably the correct way to pronounce it. Did you guys hear about the Spice and Wolf announcement? Oh my gosh. I was pogging. I don't even watch Spice and Wolf, but people have been wanting that for a while. Yu-Gi-Oh question mark? Yeah, I'll play it tonight, but not now. I don't know how long this is gonna take. I think it's only gonna be like 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, that's enough for one Yu-Gi-Oh game. That's not true, especially since it's best of 3. But yeah, we can play tonight if you want. I really want to start learning different decks, I guess. Oh.
Hi, welcome back. This time, this is the corner where we talk about Wit Studio. Now, before we start, we have Wada-san right here, right next to me. But, Wada-san, その T シャツ、何ですか？
これですか？
はい。
Oh, he's wearing
王
the
様ランキングの
Ranking of
というキャ
Kings
ラクターの
shirt.
T シャツです。
Look at it. That's
This
cool.
T-shirt is from the anime Osama Ranking called Kage.
影。
Yes.
はい。
So it's a great T-shirt.
ありがとうございます。
Awesome.
皆さん、
はい
王様ランキング見てますか？
Everyone, are you watching Osama Ranking? For those who've been watching, I think this is familiar.
I'm caught up,
Yes.
except for yesterday's episode.
Okay. So, はい。
はい。皆さんこんにちは。ウィットスタジオの代表取締役社長の和田ジョージと申します。本日はよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
はい。ウィットスタジオ10周年記念して本日はマイアニメリストコミュニティの皆様からの質問にお答えするなどオンラインで交流したいと思っております。まずはウィットスタジオの紹介をしたいと思います。
はい。Hello everyone. I'm George Wada, president of Wit Studio. To commemorate the 10th anniversary of Wit Studio, today I would like to interact with the My Animals community and answer any questions you might have. But before that, I would like to introduce Wit Studio.
はい。じゃあパワーポイントお願いします。
Here it is.
ウィットスタジオ、設立して10年でございます。
Oh, their first thing wasn't
years.
Attack on Titan?
Yes.
I thought it was.
長く辛かったです。
It's been 10 years, man. I remember when Wit was still formed,
はい
and like
でも
nobody
フ
knew
ァンの
about
皆
them.
様の応援によってここまで来ることができました。
I remember that.
はい。で、
Interesting
一番最初
times.
2012年13年というところでウィットスタジオ設立第1作目として春というタイトルと進撃の巨人を作りました。
So the first title that they made since Wit Studio has been established was the anime title Haru and Attack on Titan.
はい。
Okay.
2012年13年立ち上げた時は本当に大変でほとんど記憶がないです。
This was a time when it was super busy and personally he does not have any memories for it.
でも本当にスタッフ一同立ち上がった最初の作品ということですごくみんなパワーを発揮してくれて「進撃の巨人」という作品を全世界の皆さんに届けることができました。
But this was a time where every member from the staff stood up and did their jobs very well. So everyone, with everyone's help, Wit Studio was able to send out these anime titles.
日本から世界にこうやっ
This is it,
て
by the way.
アメリカの皆さんと当時は
It's a
こんなに
movie.
近くなると思っていなかったので本当に嬉しい状況にこの10年間でなることができました。
At that time, we really didn't think that this was possible from Japan to the world. But since it was, we did it, we are very happy about it and we are very honorable about it as well.
はい。 そして2014年、15年、16年と、いくつかのタイトルを作らさせていただいて、2016年に、ウィットスタジオのオリジナルアニメーション鋼鉄城のカバネリを作りました。
So through 2014 to 2016, having their creating some anime titles. On 2016, they have their first original title, the Iron Castle Cabaneri.
That
wasn't original? I didn't know that.
同じメインスタッフの方たちと継続的に作っていることが特徴の一つです。
One of the identical parts of Wit Studio is that main staff が同じ。The main staffs are the same.
はい。進撃の巨人とこの鋼鉄城のカバネリは同じ監督、荒木哲
That's why
郎
it's
監督。
probably so similar.
So
That's
from
funny.
the Iron Castle Cabaneri and the Attack on Titan had the same director, Araki-san, as well.
はい。
Wow.
次のパワーポイントをお願いします。
They're very similar.
はい、そして、ここから後半の5年間になります。
And this is the latter 5 years that they had.
はい。でここで魔法使いの嫁、そして進撃の巨人、ヴィンランドサガ、いろんな作品をまた作りました。
And starting from 2017, they started off with 魔法使いの嫁、Attack on Titan, and Vinland Saga.
はい。そして、10年間10周年ということで、今年2021年から2022年がウィット10周年ということでやらせていただいています。
And since this is their 10th anniversary between 2021 and 2022, sorry, I'm going to say this again, but this is their 10th anniversary for it.
はい。次のスライドお願いします。そしてウィット10周年ということで、
And this is all the future projects.
王様ランキング、スパイファミリー、バブル、オニパン、そしてヴァンパイアインザガーデンという作品があるんですが、この5つの作品がウィットの10周年記念作品として作りました。
So the 10th anniversary anime titles that they have right now is listed in this slide: Osama Ranking, Spy Family, Bubble, Onipan, and
Oh, this is an original.
In the Garden.
In the Garden.
この2022年の4つの作品、僕
I'm
は
excited
本
for
当に全
Bubble.
部大好き
Bubble
で
looks
す。
cool.
So all these titles is his favorites.
Wow.
ここがウィットスタジオが10年間作り上げてきたすべてが詰まっているので、このタイトルに関しては皆さんに見てもらえると嬉しいです。
So these titles that are listed here, especially these 4, is what is the main, or should I say, what Wit Studio is. So Wada-san really would like you all to check these titles.
はい。そんなウィットスタジオのことに関して、皆さんにご紹介させていただいたので、ここから質問にいろいろ答えていきたいなと思っています。はい。
So starting from here, we would like to start answering some of your questions that we have.
Oh, it's just a Q&A?
Okay, so let's start with the Q&A section. Mr. Wada will answer some of the questions posted on the Mal Anime Academy event page. Those who wrote the questions answering during this live stream will receive an original calendar with the autographs of Mr. Wada, Mr. Nakatake, and Mr. Asano from Wit Studio. Many questions have been collected from fans all over the world, so we thank you, Mr. Wada, for this opportunity.
Oh my gosh, if my question got picked, I would freak out.
Then let's start with the first question. This is a question from Ibsa. Could you describe your career? How did you get started in the anime industry? And how did you work your way up from the role of producer? 和田さんご自身のキャリアについて教えてください。どのようにアニメ業界に入り、どのようにプロデューサーからキャリアアップしていったのでしょうか。
そうですね。もともと僕は、いわゆる一般企業と言われるところに勤めていました。
So he used to work at a ordinary company that we all know.
でその時はシスコシステムズというアメリカの会社に、
Cisco Systems.
はい、ネットワークの会社。
Oh, he worked at Cisco? I used to have a Cisco
So he used to work at an American company called Cisco Systems. Yes.
でそこで、アメリカの製品を日本に届けるという仕事をしていました。
And the previous time he had to work work of delivering American products to Japan.
で、26歳の時にいろんな出会いがあって、もともとアニメーションが好きだったっていうのもあって、石川光久というプロダクション IG の社長に出会いました。
At the age of 26, he had a chance to meet the CEO of Production IG, Ishikawa. Sorry, what was the last name?
光久。
Mitsuhisa. Yes.
でそこでアニメーションの可能性に気づき、今から15年以上前ですね、プロダクション IG に転職しました。
And it's been over than around 15 years, but then he changed his job and joined Production IG.
アニメーションスタジオで本当にキャリアを一から始めたので、本当に給料年収含めてすごく下がったんですけど、チャレンジで飛び込みました。
So it was his first time trying as an animator that time. So his salary and everything has decreased from the previous company that he had, what he owned. But since it was a challenge for himself, he joined in and challenged to this new world.
本当にアニメーションを世界中の人たちに見てもらいたい、そういうことを思ってプロダクション IG という会社に転職しました。
And he really had this urge and wish, desire to deliver animation to people all over the world. So that was the reason why he joined Production IG.
皆さんプロデューサーにどうやったらなれるかっていうのってあんまりわからないですよね。
Do all of you know how to become a producer?
プロデューサーにどうやったらなるかってことで言うと、本当にアニメスタジオは人と人とのつながりなので、その中で自分たちで企画を立ててスタッフに声をかけて集める、本当に身近にクリエイターがいるので、それで引っ張った人間がプロデューサーになれます。
So since everyone is connected really close to around you, the one who starts to plan and actually take action and involve everyone else around you, those kind of person are the ones who becomes a producer.
Producers are very important.
本当に熱意があって、思いがあって、パッションがある人間がプロデューサーになる。
So the ones who have passion is the ones that most becomes a producer. Yes.
プロダクション IG でそのパッションを含めて、いくつかの作品を作ることができたので、プロデューサーになることができました。
And in Production IG, he had the chance to share his passion and work on some sorts of titles. So that is the reason why he became a producer in Production IG.
IG 時代は戦国バサラというタイトルとか、あとはギルティクラウンの作品を作りました。
When he was in Production IG, he had the chance to participate in anime titles such as Sengoku Basara and Guilty Crown.
Oh, Guilty Crown too?
なんか皆さんが見てくれていたら嬉しいです。
And he would be glad if you all would check out those kind of titles. Yes.
Seen Guilty Crown already, and I've played through Sengoku Basara. Haven't seen the show though.
Guilty Crown ですね。結構僕好きだったんで。
本当ですか。ギルティクラウンは結構コアなファンがすごく多い作品です。
確かに。
コアなファンです。
なるほど。I was a great fan of Guilty Crown as well, so it seems that a real core fan is a fan of Guilty Crown, so I'm a core fan.
I'm a core fan.
なんか自分が作った作品の中で一番もっとみんなに見てほしい作品の中のトップ3に入ります。
So from his point of view, Guilty Crown is in the top 3 titles that he really wants to let others to see this title. So yeah,
really?
If you haven't checked out Guilty Crown yet, what are you doing?
Guilty Crown isn't as bad as people say it is.
Yeah.
But
なるほど。
I don't think it's as good either.
All right, so thank you, Ibsa, for your question. Now let's move on to the second question. The second question is from Magus. What were your ambitions when you first created the studio, what kind of animes did you want to create?
Oh, this is basically my question, but not my question.
そうですね。
I asked him why he
ビットスタジ
formed
オは
what
当初
studio.
からぶれなくて、日本から世界の皆さんに見てもらう作品を作ろうという大きなビジョンで作りました。
Which studio has never changed its vision from deliver contents from Japan to overseas? So this vision hasn't changed since then.
まさしく今見てくれている皆さんに向けてしっかり日本だけではなくて届けたいと思っています。
So not only in Japan, but they aim for overseas users as well.
そして、
True, true.
原作、漫画原作とオリジナル両方チャレンジするというビジョンがあります。
And they also have a vision of challenging on both sides, the original manga and the original title. Yes.
そして、内容としてはやっぱりファンタジーであるとか、サイエンスフィクション SF であるとかアニメーションでしかできない表現を追求したいと思っています。
And what their aim is, they want to go for things such as science fiction and fantasy, the only things that you can see in animation, anime. Yes.
なので「進撃の巨人」を作った気持ちと「王様ランキング」を作った気持ちは僕らスタッフは同じです。
So the feelings and the vision that they had when creating Attack on Titan and Osama Ranking are the same.
しっかり作り込まれた世界とその中で魅力的なキャラクター、そして熱いドラマ、この3つがウィットが作りたい作品です。
Great story with a great character and a great drama. Yes, character drama. This is what Studio aims for.
Ranking of Kings.
そういう作品があったらぜひツイッターとかでも教えてください。僕らがアニメにします。
So if you have any ideas, please let them know on Twitter, and they might use it for their animation ideas.
What the
There's a
heck?
chance for you to create your own anime, I guess.
結構見てるので、
Yeah.
僕らは。
Oh, they also pretty often look at Twitter as well, so this is a great chance. わかりました。なるほど。
なるほど。
王様ランキング全然違いますよね。王様ランキングと進撃の巨人だと。
でもその中で根底に流れる熱いドラマに関しては
When I was at
同じものを感じていて、
Anime Central back in 2019, I think,
その困難に
there
対
was a
して
panel with
立ち向かって
Kinema
戦って
Citrus,
そ
which
れを
are
見た
the
人
people
た
who
ちに
did Rising of the
元気を
Shield Hero
っていう
and
僕は同じ
Scorching
ドラ
Ping
マだ
Pong
と思い
Girls
ま
and
す。
stuff, and that was really interesting too.
So
to sit on.
As he said, the same vision they had for Osama Ranking and Attack on Titan. The same concept here is where the main character suffers a lot of things, have to go through a lot of things. He fights for it. There's drama drama there, and the main character grows as if it's a person, yes, person. Throughout the whole series. So this human drama is what they both have the same vision in these titles.
絵は違いますけどね。
まあ絵は well, even though the drawings are different. Yes, yes. もうそうですね。もう皆さんもチャットもなるほどということをおっしゃってもらってますね。はい。Are they looking for any animations right now? 今、なんかアニメーションをなんか探してたりするんですか？
探してますね。探してまして、今日本のアニメーション本当にたくさん数があって、なんかウィットスタジオが作るべきもの、見てみたいと思われているものは常に探してます。
Yes, for the questions that they had, are there any animations that they're looking for right now? Apparently, yes. And as I explained, what kind of vision they have, they are always looking for ideas that fits their vision. So, like Mr. Wada said, he's been looking Twitter a lot. So if you match the vision, you get your own anime. This is a great chance. So yeah, everybody come up with a lot of ideas, and yeah, maybe that's one of the best way to show yourself.
でも アニメーションは、企画してからだいたい、2年以上、下手すりゃ3年4年かかります。
So after an anime is planned, for it to actually come out on air, it might take 3 or 4 years. It's quite long.
なので、長い気持ちで
Long planning.
So
Longer than normal
if you
film.
could wait for quite a long time, that would be great. Yes. なるほど。3、4年かかるんですね。
かかるんです。先ほどの後藤のセッションであった通り、1枚作るのにあれだけの時間かかるので、その前にいろんな脚本とかいろんな工程があるので、やっぱりそれぐらいの時間かかります。
なるほど。So for the reason why it takes long, like 3 or 4 years, is because not just only the planning, they have to think about how the scenario works as well. So those kind of steps before creating the animation, they have to do a lot of things. So that is the reason why it takes 3 to 4 years for it to air.
なのでシーズン1とシーズン2の間には時間がかかります。
そうですね。
待ってもらえると嬉しいです。
So that is the reason why there is a time lag between season 1 and season 2.
I missed that.
Yes. So 皆さんすごい楽しんでもらってますね。
本当ですか。
はい。アカデミックっていう言葉ももらってますね。
アカデミック。どこら辺がアカデミックなのか。
では、次行きましょう。All right, so thank you, Megas, for your question. We're moving on to the next question. Next question is Baka Benny. It's from Baka Benny. All right, the question is, could you summarize all of your daily duties on your position? アニメスタジオの社長がどんなお仕事をしているのか、毎日の業務を教えてください。
社員も見てるので答えづらいですね。
His employees are also watching, so it's really hard to say.
社長何してるか。そうですよね。社長まずは社員のことを考えてます。
First off, most importantly, he thinks about his employees. Yes.
2つ目がファンのことを考えて。
On the second, he thinks about the fans.
業務の9割はトラブルシューティングです。
90% of his job is troubleshootings.
結局、このウィットスタジオが最終的にどういう方向性に行くのか、作品がどういう方向性に行くのか、そういうことに関してやっぱり人が作ってるので、いろんなところで対立します。
So since there are a lot of people involved in this process, there will be a lot of frictions. So そこのトラブルシューティング。
それに対してじゃあ最終的にはこちら、こうだというふうに意思決定するのが僕の仕事だと思ってます。
So with all those frictions going on, his job is to come up with the final answer and to raise the flag and guide the employees where to go. Yes.
なのでいろんな人とお話をしてその中の相手を理解することが僕の主要な仕事です。
So his main job here is to speak with a lot of people, talk with a lot of people, communicate, mingle, and understand what their point of view. So this is his main job. Yes.
あとは本当にたくさんの人からアニメーションを作ってほしいというオファーがあります。
はい。And there are a lot of voices that says directly to him, they want him to create an animation.
そういう人たちが求めているものとウィットスタジオが作れるもののマッチングをするのも僕の仕事です。
So it is his job, also his job to match whether if the voices that he gets and the vision of which studio matches. So this is also his job.
皆さんが感じている通り、ダイレクトにアニメスタジオと作ってほしい人がつながる時代になりました。
So this is the era where it's much more easier to directly connect with people. Yes.
なので、そういった人たちと直接お話をして何を一緒に作っていくかっていうのを決めるのも僕の仕事です。
So what he does is speak with those people and decide what they're going to create.
大きなゲーム会社の方であるとか、もしくはプラットフォーマーの方であるとか、 そういう方から直接お話をいただくので、そういう方たちと何ができるのかというのを今ダイレクトに直接お話をさせてもらってます。
So he gets a lot of voices from, let's say, big gaming companies, platform companies, industries. So he communicate directly with them and discuss about the facts that what we just said right here.
社長の仕事はそんな感じですね。
This is the CEO's job. なるほど。これもしかしたらプロジェクトマネージャー今までのトラブルシューティングの中で一番困ったものってありますか？
一番困ったものですか。
What was your most What was your most difficult troubleshooting that you had?
トラブルシューティング一番大変だったのは、そうですね。なんか例えばアニメスタジオでのトラブルってどういうのを思い浮かべますか？あと皆さんどういうふうに思ってるんですかね。どういうことが問題になりそうかって。
Okay, so here's a question from him. What kind of problems do you think occurs in animation studios? どのような問題が起きるか。そうですね。
Probably all sorts of problems in animation studios.
まあ先ほどのお話もあったと思うんですけれども、いろんな絵が仕上がってくるわけじゃないですか。その絵の中で、なんて言うんでしょう。自分をより主張したい人とかもしかしたらいる。僕とか多分ちょっとそういうタイプなんです。自分が描いた絵が最終的に仕上がったとしても、例えばいやこの花はこだわりを持って描いてるから、ここは絶対に入れてほしいっていう主張が強いパターン。
なるほど。そうですね。それでいうとやっぱり
大
きなトラブルでいうとやっぱり原作者の方と監督の作りたいものの方向性の違いはかなり大きなトラブルですね。
So one of the biggest problem is the difference, the different views, what the director has in his mind and what the original author has in his mind. So this friction is one of the biggest problems that they have to solve.
なるほど。すごく漫画家の方にとってアニメ化は一生に1回あるのかないのかぐらいのものです。
一生に1回
漫画家さんが、例えば複数作品を一人の漫画家さんがヒットさせてアニメ化になることはかなりレアケースです。一人の漫画家さんがだいたい1作品か2作品か少ないっていうのが一つポイントです。
Oh, so the original manga author is, how can I say this? Usually, mainly only gets a hit title once or twice. It is very rare for a certain manga author to have a lot of hit titles for himself.
なのですごく自分のアニメ化に対しては興味があって。
I guess that is kind of rare, but I've seen a lot of.
So that is one of the reasons why the author has so much passion for his own title.
でもアニメスタジオはファンの人のために作らないといけないです。
But on the other hand, the anime studio have to create content for the fans.
そのアニメを見たいファンに向かって作るので、時としてそれが漫画の原作者のイメージと異なる時があります。
So there might be a difference where the original author has in mind and what the studio has in mind because they have to think about the fans.
進撃の巨人の時でもやっぱり漫画の絵から僕らがイメージをした立体起動装置のアクションは誰も想像できませんでした。
So even in Wit Studio, it was very difficult to imagine how the whatchamacall these things, 立体起動装置 in English. I don't know, you know those vroom vroom flying devices that they have on their West. It was very difficult to imagine what kind of design they should have
based on what the author thinks and what they had in mind.
でそれがみんな、心配なんですが、僕はスタッフを信じているので、そういった時にやっぱりいろんな形でトラブルが起きる。僕らしかイメージができていないので。
So it's really based on how the staff thinks. So those are the points where most problems occurs. なるほど。なるほどですね。これじゃちなみにあと何分ぐらい残ってますか？あと15分。じゃああと
まだ3つしか。
あと2問ぐらいいけますかね。わかりました。もう最後。2問ぐらい。
お、すいません。
ちょっとごめんなさい。スピーディーに。はい。
またやりましょうまた。
For the next question.
Okay.
This question is from Murasame. As the current president of WIT Studio, what are the most fun moments while being president of the studio? WIT Studio の現社長として社長業をしていて一番楽しいと思う瞬間は何ですか？
一番楽しいのは素晴らしい作品ができた瞬間で、まだ皆さんに見せる前に僕が一番に見る瞬間です。
なるほど。
これです。
So the most exciting point, fun moments that he has is when he created a perfect and exciting title, and before showing it to all of us, he gets to see it for himself.
皆さんも社長になったら一番に見れます。
So once you become president, you get to see it first.
Wow.
確かにもうじゃあ出来上がったものが一番
Get to see the anime first. That's how it goes.
もう完成です。見てくださいということで来るんですか？
出来上がったところに僕も行くのででそこで見てでいつも思うのがうちのスタッフ最高だなっていつも思います。
So when they air the complete version in the studio, he always go checks it, and every time when he does that, he thinks to himself that what he is very fortunate having such a great staff in WIT Studio. なるほど。暑いですね。暑いですね。
羨ましいだろうと思ってます。
ちょっといい感じですね。ちょっと想像してちょっとしんみりくる感じの。なるほど。わかりました。Okay, then let's move on to the final question.
Okay.
Yes. So the final question is from Uchu. Hello, Wada-san. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to answer questions from overseas fans, who form a substantial chunk of the community. It makes us feel appreciated and included. I would simply like to ask one thing. What about WIT Studio are you most proud of? 和田さん、こんにちは。お忙しい中、海外のファンからの質問に答えいただきありがとうございます。このような機会をいただけて、和田さんに感謝していますし、私たちも仲間入れてもらっていることを実感しています。和田さんが WIT スタジオについて最も誇りに思っていることは何ですか？
そうですね。やっぱりすごくWIT スタジオのスタッフ社員はとても勤勉だからということだと思います。
So in WIT Studio, all the staffs are very hardworking.
本当に先ほどのGotoのセッションでもあった通り、アニメーションは一枚一枚一つ一つの積み重ねてできています。
So as we saw from the previous section where Goto-san has explained to us, animations is created by from one layers at each.
そして10年間本当に毎年作品を発表できているのはそのスタッフの積み重ねだと思っています。
And the reason why they were able to come up with 10 titles, no, not 10 titles, sorry, 10 years for this long is because of those staff's hard works.
その10年間を一緒に歩き続けてくれたすべてのスタッフが僕の誇りです。
Perfect answer.
He is very proud of his staffs. For those who had came all the way, walked with him throughout this 10-year journey. He is very proud. His proudness goes to them right there.
そうですね。なんでぜひ皆さん応援してくれると嬉しいです。
そうです。So he hopes that everyone sees his title as well from Wit Studio. So yeah, let's go check it out. はい。Thank you, Uchu, for your question. じゃあそうです。じゃあまだ10分あるんで、もうちょっといっちゃいましょうか。Okay, so we still have like 10 more minutes left, so let's move on to some other questions. Okay, so the next question is from Saftius. I have a question about motivation in life. From what or whom did you get the power to start and continue doing what you love? Also, did your parents try to influence your decisions? And if so, how? 人生におけるモチベーションについて、質問させてください。和田さんは好きなことを始め、続けるためのパワーを何からあるいは誰からもらったのでしょうか。また和田さんのご両親は、あなたの決断に、影響を与えましたか。
それでいうとアニメーションの世界に飛び込んだ時に、僕の周りの一般的な人たちから見るとみんな驚きました。
So when the time when he jumped into the animation world, people around him in general were very surprised.
でも昔から両親とあとは妻がいるんですけどはずっと肯定的に僕を支え続けてくれたので、やっぱりこの身近な人が自分のモチベーションを支えてくれてると思ってます。
So his parents and his wife were very understanding and helped him with his motivation as well. So his motivation is from people very close to him.
気づいたらウィットスタジオは130人を超える社員がいます。
And by the time he noticed, Wit Studio has over 130 employees currently.
で全員生きているので生活があって、でその人たちを見ると頑張らないといけないなっていうのを強く思います。
And every one of them have their own life. So his motivation is he has to try hard in order to support them as well.
僕たまに社員同士が結婚したりするのもとても楽しいです。
And sometimes there are employees that get engaged with each other from in the same company. So those are one of the things that he also enjoys.
そんな感じ。
なるほど。身近で大事ですよね。
身近ですね。
身近友人であったり、もう結構モチベーションの元になったりとかするのかな。
そうですね。アニメーション作るのはやっぱり何年もかかるので、やっぱり身近なもの、チーム、それがすごく大事です。
こちらモチベーションに関して、くじけそうになった時とかってありますか？そういうモチベーションがあった中でもやはり
いっぱいあります。いっぱいあります。
My question was, even though you had that motivation to yourself, did you have any time where you felt like you were feeling really down and your motivation just, flew out the window? And the answer is yes, a lot of times.
毎週金曜日に心がくじけて、土曜日日曜日でアニメを見て復活して月曜日元気になります。
So every Friday, his motivation goes down, and during the weekend, he watches anime, he heals himself, and on Monday, with the best motivation and confidence he has, he goes to work.
みんなと一緒です。みんなと。
So it's pretty much the same with all of us.
一緒。
なるほど。はい。ではそうですね。時間が来てしまったので。Okay, so wow, time flies. So especially when we are having fun, there are still a lot of questions we'd like to answer, but I'm afraid we don't have much time left. Mr. Wada, thank you very much for your time. And to everyone who posted, thank you for all the interesting questions. It seems that the chat is really lively right now. And what we have here is The original calendar that we will be presenting to the ones that we've chosen from the questions. So yes, this is what it's going to look like, a Wit Studio calendar.
That's
and there's
cool.
a signature of Mr. Wada as well. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so as a fan of Wit Studio myself, I am looking forward to the future works as well. So thank you again, Mr. Wada. And thank you all for your time. Yes, so thank you. Goodbye.
See you later. And that's it from me. It was fun. I like listening to these Q&As sometimes because they talk about like the behind the scenes stuff, and that stuff's not really like available to the public. I like that stuff. I was just a little antsy today because one, I'm hungry, and two, for some reason recently I've just been kind of like antsy, I guess. So if I'm sitting down and watching stuff, like in the first 5 minutes I'll be like and like I want to get up and I want to do something else and things, like I don't know. Yeah, but that's just kind of been me recently. Anyway though, we might watch stuff tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Sorry I didn't talk very much. I wanted to hear a lot of what they were saying and whatnot. But anyway, yeah, that's about it, and I'll see you guys next time.